I want to know every realtor, every lender, every investor, anybody that's going to be closing on a house. I would love to meet them and at least show them why they should give Land Group a chance.
Welcome back to another episode of Andy's Talk. Today, I'm joined by a great friend of mine, someone who actually is wearing the Andy's green today as pants. She planned this. Cassandra, how are you today?
I'm really good. And yes, I did plan the green pants. I had to represent as soon as you said you were going to have me on here. I had to get my green out.
Yeah, I should have told you they're green seats and green trees. It's perfect
I just
vibe
wanted to
here.
blend
So,
in.
how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let's start right off the bat. You had a job change here. What recent activities led to that?
You know, it was just one of those things. It felt like the right time and just the right transition. And I'm really excited to start this with and get out there and really let everyone know about the Land Group. It was very bittersweet when I left my previous company, but I'm really excited to be at Land Group.
Tell me a little bit about your role. We'll get into some other stuff, but just right off the top that you are at Land now, what are you doing? It's the same style, but what's changing? What's your day-to-day look like now?
Yes, so I am doing business development. That is my main role. I was hired on to bring awareness to the Land Group and really showcase everything that they have to offer and just let other realtors and lenders and people in our real estate community know what we do have to offer. We are based out of Lexington, and Karen Mummy, our owner, she had opened up an office in Louisville, and then she had opened up an office in New Albany. And so we're just slowly trying to get out there. I say slowly. I'm trying to quickly get out there and let everyone know what we have.
So are you working in all those markets then?
I am focused in Louisville and downtown New Albany. So like Southern Indiana, our office is in downtown, but basically letting all of our Southern Indiana realtors know, hey, we're here and this is what we can do.
So, and you're new. So if you don't know, so does the real estate agent get to pick where they close?
Yes.
Or can I pick where I want to close if I'm a homeowner?
Yes.
Because I closed at the New Albany, the land title group. That's where I just closed. Who's running that? Who's running the downtown New Albany location?
So there's a mix of us. So did maybe you had Chelsea?
Chelsea.
Yeah. So
Chelsea did my closing.
Who was also in our referrals group. She's wonderful. Yeah, Chelsea's just amazing. I love working with her. She's so smart and she knows it all.
It was like a stack of papers this, and she was talking the whole time. She didn't look down. I swear she didn't look down.
She knows that. Yeah, she's good. So yeah, Chelsea actually, the Indiana office was kind of her baby. And so I've been able to help her really try to grow that office and try to bring more people in. So, you know, you asked who run it. It's kind of all of us. We're such a small, like family-oriented style company. And so it's almost like a boutique, right? It's very white glove service, but we all do work together. And it's really important that we constantly have that teamwork going. So, you know, you asked who's running. Gosh, all of us, really.
In my mind, that's who I was talking about, was Chelsea, because I think she was the only one in there that day. And
yeah,
she was just very organized. It got us right through. Okay, so tell me this. Let's say somebody's graduating college and they want to go into business, but they want to do this because this is like a newer role, in my opinion. I haven't seen it done well, other than you. Like she's the best in the business.
I appreciate that.
Sadly, somebody hired her, so don't call. But if somebody's looking into, I want to be this business development role, what can you do to help them? What are some things they should do?
You know, somebody else asked me this recently, and I guess I kind of had my blinders on. But I had about 4 or 5 people tell me, hey, you kind of created this role. I wasn't really aware of that. When I had came into business development, I did not realize that this was not already a position. And then, obviously, over time, we saw a bunch of companies around us start hiring on someone to do something very similar to what I was doing. I think we're still trying to figure out, you know, how do you get into business development? I think a lot of it is personality. And believing in what you're selling, right? Because if I don't believe in who I'm working for, if I don't believe what I'm providing, then it makes it harder. So whenever I feel like, I don't really feel like I'm working. I just feel like I'm here to let you know what we have, why we're good, and why you should use us. And so when it comes down to the specifics, we're still trying to pinpoint, like, what do you need to have or what do you need to do to have a business development role? I know part of it is maybe finding some of those blind spots or those weak spots where maybe someone wasn't getting the business and now that they can, but finding and pinpointing how to bring those customers in.
Well, you have to like to talk to people.
I love talking to people.
I mean, that's the thing. First off, like to be business development, your company has to be able to afford it.
Sure.
Like it has to be some sort of a bigger company of sorts. Because normally the marketing department will do that. Mm-hmm. Like here, I have to do some of that. It's not my favorite thing to do, but
you guys are so good at it, though.
Stop.
You guys are so good.
No,
I love your all's like videos and.
But see, that's what I love to do. But so what you do, I have to kind of do some of it, and that's not my favorite thing. But like, you have to love talking to people, going to events, think outside the box of ways to be like, hey, I'm going to give you this. I hope you think of our company.
Sure.
Can you share any of the things you did? You've shared with me before. I don't want you to give your secrets away, but like the flower thing, can you share that or no?
Yeah. So that was actually the company I worked for before, Right Choice. They're wonderful. Nick had came up with this idea of instead of taking little trinkets that can be thrown away or little gifts that, no one really wants to keep, right? I mean, let's be honest. Like, if I get another hand sanitizer, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But Nick had this idea of let's spend the little extra money and let's laser engrave vases with our logo on them. We'll put them in all these offices all around town and we'll keep them there and we'll order flowers each month. And so every month I would take hundreds of flowers and cut them, get them in the vase. I'd go in the office. It's the perfect way to give somebody something nice that they'll enjoy. It's for everyone. No one gets, left out. It's for everyone to enjoy. And it's just a nice little way to pop in, check on everyone, see if they need anything. Maybe you haven't met someone yet, and this is a great opportunity to get in front of someone. But that was one of my favorite days. I loved Flower Delivery Day.
Sorry, is that a botanist? Is that what you are then? Is that what it is, a flower?
Okay. Seriously, though, before I did the flower, I knew nothing about flowers. I didn't even know you're supposed to cut the stems. I just had no...
Just throw them in a vase.
I would just put them in a vase and that's it. I mean, I would take these flowers. I was cutting them. I was stripping the leaves off, so they wouldn't get ugly. Putting the little flower food in. So
there you go. So botanist, Cassandra.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work out at land, are you going to start your own flower shop?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of leads into my next question. Outside of work, what do you do? What do you like to do?
Gosh. So I do have 3 children. We are very busy at all times. So
ages?
15, 10, and 1 just turned 4 yesterday.
Oh.
And she is a little handful.
So are you in sports and band and practices?
All the things. I mean, seriously, I want to provide them the experiences. So it's one of those things where it's hey, try whatever you like and we're going to just keep doing it. I do think it's very important for kids to stay busy.
Yeah.
But no, I love live music. My 10-year-old daughter and
this is on my list to ask you about, Benson.
Okay. I took her to her first concert when she was 4. It was Taylor Swift back when the tickets were $54.
She's rich.
I mean, yeah, no, this was back in the old football stadium. Adriana had no memory of this. I showed her a picture. I'm you don't remember I took you to Taylor Swift. That's why we never need to go again, right? You've already done it one time. She didn't remember. So for Christmas, I got her Olivia Rodrigo tickets a year ago. She was
Connor
patient.
just looked up because he knows that's my dream is to go to Olivia Rodrigo concert.
Seriously?
And guess what? She came to St. Louis. The closest she's going to... What? Was it Louisville?
We did Lexington.
That was Lexington.
Yeah.
And I looked at the tour dates probably 50 times and overlooked it. And then she's not anywhere close. She's in Europe now.
Yeah, she's
Did you go?
Yeah. So this is how it worked out. It was crazy. I worked with this girl, Christy, and she came in the office one day. She was like, hey, I got this code to get into a raffle or whatever. It was on the website. You know how before you used to be able to just buy a ticket. Yeah. Now you have to get the code, do the raffle, wait your turn. Anyways, we're in the office. We're on this queue. Boom, she gets it. She's I can buy 4 tickets right now. I'm buy them. Just go ahead and buy them. Okay, just go ahead and buy them. So I wrapped it up. We made these little fake tickets and got custom Olivia Rodrigo shirts. Put it in a Christmas box. That was her big Christmas gift. But she had to wait until July, the end of July to go see it. It was worth it though. She had a good time. And then she's I love live music. So my little music buddy, we did see Benson Boone. Amazing.
Did you do the backflip?
He was flipping all over the place. Gosh. It's the best concert ever. He jumped off the stage, like high-fived my daughter. She was like, I'm never washing my hand, ever. I'm like...
My 2-year-old son can sing 2 songs. One's an Elevation song, and 2 is a It's a Beautiful Thing. He screams it.
Stay.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, my 4-year-old, she loves that song too. She was devastated. She didn't go to the concert, and I just told her, yeah, one day soon.
I've seen Justin Bieber 5 times.
What?
So like that.
Okay.
He's my all-time favorite.
All right.
If I could go to any living or dead music, I can't believe I'm saying this. I think it would be Olivia Rodrigo. I want to see her concert.
Olivia Rodrigo? I thought you were about to say Justin Bieber.
I've seen it 5 times. Like I get it. I would go see him if he toured again, but it is. I would go see Guts tour.
Okay.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I might have to cut this out.
We gotta get you tickets. We've got to find you tickets.
I'll go to Europe.
No, but so the live music thing, love doing that in my free time when I have the free time. But tomorrow, do you remember Jesse McCartney?
Oh yeah.
We're going to that tomorrow
Are you really?
night. Yeah.
Is that I don't want another pretty
face? I don't want Justin.
Where's that at?
Louisville Palace.
Okay, that'd be fun.
That'll be a good one.
I saw Kenny G there once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my mom would die.
It was me, my 3 18-year-old friends, and just all 50-year-old women. And they screamed every time he did a saxophone solo. It was crazy.
That was like, I went to see Backstreet Boys one time, and I'm looking around. I'm like, wow, it's me and all my 30, 40-year-old women friends.
There's
like
nobody else knows.
No one else.
Oh, man. Well, we answered that one. What's next for the land group? What do you guys have coming up? Are you excited? Some of it you got to keep your secret sauce in, but...
Yes. Now, I am very excited. I have some pretty big plans for land group.
Okay.
I won't go into detail, but we are very excited to grow. And I think we have some really neat ways that we're going to do it. We're really going to be community-based. You did ask about my free time. And so something that was really important to me is being involved in the community. And so there are a couple groups that I'm a part of. But I'd really like to start putting the business with the volunteer work and the community,
Yeah.
And so we do have some really neat partnerships coming up, some really exciting projects.
So this local business spotlight is, okay, how can we help you grow? Who are 3 people in your sphere of influence that we could help connect you to on this video? Like, who are the 3 people that you would like to talk to?
I want to know every realtor, every lender, every investor, anybody that's going to be closing on a house. I would love to meet them and at least show them why they should give Land Group a chance to help with their real estate transaction. So really anyone.
Okay.
Anyone
so
buying a
you hear
house.
that. Anybody buying a house, the Land Group's the place to be.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and then we kind of always ask this usually at the beginning, but we kind of got talking about Justin Bieber and Olivia Rodrigo, but whatever. A big part of this area is community and people that were from here. You are from here. Tell me a little bit about where you grew up, what school you went to, all that stuff.
Yeah. So born in Okinawa, Japan. Yeah.
So you're not from here.
So long story.
I've known your family all I've known is you lived here. So you're from here, but it.
We're from here,
Yeah.
yes. So dad was military. Mom's from Japan. She's actually there right now visiting for a couple months. But yeah, born in Okinawa, Japan. All of my dad's family is from Louisville, Kentucky or Southern Indiana. So we always had a house here. And then just all through school, we moved often. But we'd always come back here when we lived here. I went to Christian Academy. That's where I would have known,
Okay.
our families knew each other from. And as I got older and once I turned 18, my brother had to continue moving with my family a little bit until my dad retired. But this is home for us.
Just tell us a little about your dad, because he's a
Cool
bad
guy.
mamma jamma.
Great guy. It's funny. He posted a Happy National Daughters Day the other day, and I was like, LOL, like, remember when you were my arch nemesis forever? Really cool guy. He was the commander over at the Kentucky Air National Guard. He was a Harvard, he was like part of Harvard staff doing national security.
Because he's a pilot, right?
It was a pilot,
Okay, that's what I thought.
C-130 pilot. And now
He is Top Gun. That movie was based off your dad.
do not let him know that. Oh my gosh. He's gonna be like, I need to go get new aviators. But no, really great guy. And what he's done is he's taken his experience as a military leader and his experience as a corporate professional, and he's put those two together to be able to teach leadership courses and be a keynote speaker.
I was hoping you plugged him a little bit.
Yeah, I'm always going to plug family. Shout out, Dad.
Yeah. So if you need a public speaker, motivational speaker, keynote speaker, reach out. I'll link it below because he's important. We should have him on the podcast. Will he come on the podcast?
He would definitely come on the podcast. And he has like way better stories than I do.
I mean, he is Top Gun. He is Maverick. So
he has some really awesome stories.
Okay. Leave the people with a couple things. When they think of Land Group, what are some things that they should think about? You know, like at Andy's, we're a professional roofer. We believe they deserve the best, and we want to give them the best experience. What is that for Land Group?
Yeah, so at Land Group, we want to make sure that your closing experience is seamless, easy, and, you know, when you close on a home, that is so important. And so we want to make sure that you had the best experience the entire transaction. And, you know, you always remember the day you bought your house. Like, you remember being in that room.
I do.
So we want to make sure that everything was taken care of up to your standard. Like I said, we pride ourselves on being like a boutique. We are very white glove service, and we want to cater to you the entire transaction. So...
Got it. Guys, I personally closed with the Land Group in downtown New Albany. It was seamless. It was great. If you guys want that experience, talk to your real estate agent and your mortgage. Let them know, hey, I want to close here. Yeah, and we thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have more of these business spotlights coming up. Tune in, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know, and we'll see you next time.